what's going on? It's Scoville Fire here, and today we're going to do something slightly different. For some unknown, strange reason, there is a big thing going on right now on Facebook, Twitter and things like that, and all in the private groups of the hot sauce companies, the hot sauce enthusiasts and most of the chili heads. And that is the very important, massively important question: should you review a hot sauce with a spoon? Yeah, I mean, believe me, I am baffled why even people are actually arguing about this, and believe me, people in the chili world are having heated debates at the moment on this subject. Now there's two parts to this video that I'm going to make. Number one is, should you actually use a spoon to review, as in should you use it just a spoon to taste it, or should you do things like mix it with your foods and things like that? Well, what I'm going to do, look, I've got some just some tomato ketchup, and I've got some Somerset hot sauce. This is one of my favourite hot sauces. I have reviewed it and I love it because you can taste the fennel seeds and things like that that's inside it. So I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I mean, normally, what I normally do is just get a bog standard spoon, stick some of the sauce on top and have a taste, and then I will review sauce like that. That's how I do it. That's how there's no right, there's no wrong, that's just how I do it. Now somebody like Bill Moore, what he does 9 times out of 10, he actually uses it, he sticks it on top of things, he mixes it in things like that. That's just his way of doing it. But for some reason, some people, not Bill Moore, but some other people have got it into their head, oh, let's have a massive debate about this subject. Should you be using it on the spoon, or should you actually be using it, in a product, or mixing it with a product? Now, I personally don't have the time all of the time. I mean, I have a child, I have a wife, I have another job as well. I don't have the time to keep making food, especially every time a company wants a review. I just think at the end of the day, doing it with a spoon, I like the fact that you can have a taste. It's not mixed in with any other flavour, and you're getting a raw flavour of what's actually on the sauce. The second debate is, if you are going to use a spoon, should it be a plastic spoon, a metal spoon? You'll have to bear with me, I haven't got a wooden spoon, so I've got this spatula, or some wood. So I'm going to be exploring, do the sauces taste better when they're mixed with another ingredient on their own, and individually, if you are going to use a spoon, what is the best sort to use, and do you get any aftertaste off any of the spoons and things like that? So there we go. So first of all, I am going to just do one regular spoonful of this, the way that I would normally do it for a review. Absolutely one of my favourite products by far, this sauce, by the way. So yeah, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix it and put it with some tomato ketchup, and just let you know if it completely masks the flavour of the actual sauce. There we go. What I like about this, it's quite punchy in heat, but you've got all the seeds. You've got fennel seeds, you've got the mustard seeds, and coriander seeds, and you get, it's like a different texture after. I'm going to see if I still get the same enjoyment by mixing it with some tomato ketchup now. Not going to do loads and be stupid, but here you go. Just a little bit of tomato ketchup, you see that there, yeah? Let's get another spoonful of this. Right, here we go. Let's just mix that together now. That's all mixed together. Now, so some people are saying, oh, don't do it, don't mix it, don't use a spoon. I don't know how they would eat this if they're saying don't use a spoon. You know what, just for you guys, and quite frankly, all I can taste is tomato ketchup now. Yes, you get the background heat off the product, but I honestly think mixing it is not doing the company justice. Bill Moore would say things like, I mean, Bill is brilliant. What Bill does is, he doesn't mix it in sauces like this and things like that. He will put it with a steak and things like that, and he will actually, you know, have a piece of steak and rub it in the sauce. I honestly don't think that is going to mask the flavour too much. But then again, you've got, if you're going to do, say, with the steak, you're going to get the real beefiness and the flavour of the sauce mixed together. There's, like I say, there's no wrong way, there's no right way of doing this. It's just the way that certain people want to do it. At the end of the day, to answer your question, should you review a sauce with a spoon or not? The answer is, do whatever the frig you want to do. It's up to you. At the end of the day, if that's what you want to do, go and do it. If you want to review it like Bill does, mixing it in, or, you know, Bill actually does use spoons as well, believe it or not. But what I'm saying is, he will do both. He will actually, you know, he will eat it with a product, show how it's been cooked, show it next to the actual thing he's cooked, and taste it with a spoon as well. So he does it right. But some people just have got it in their head thinking that you're doing some injustice to a company by actually using a spoon, which is a thing we've been using for hundreds and hundreds of years. I don't know how they eat ice cream if they don't like to use spoons. I mean, what do you use? Do you use a fork to eat your ice cream with? I think this is the more important question. Metal, wood or plastic? If you're gonna use a spoon to review, which one is the best? Is there any aftertaste off metal, off plastic, off the wood? I am gonna do another 3 spoonfuls, and we are running low, so you know what? I'm gonna do regular old tomato ketchup on all 3. Just to see if there is actually any aftertaste. Now, I know for a fact there is an aftertaste that you get with metal spoons. So what happens is, you can taste the actual product to start with. And, you know, when you lick this, sometimes you lick the spoon after, you can almost get like a metallic-y taste. I want to see if you still get that with the plastic. A lot of people are saying that plastic spoons are better to use if you're going to review. There we go. And to be honest with you, it's a lot better with a plastic spoon. And finally, we're going to do the same thing with a piece of wood, well, I say a piece of wood, with some wood, just to see if there's an aftertaste. Which there is definitely an aftertaste. It's not just an aftertaste. I tell you what, you get the coldness in the mouth with the metal spoon. You get a horrible taste with wood. And the best by far, I would suggest, is a plastic spoon. No funny aftertaste. It's not cold. It's you know what? From now on, that's what I'm going to be using. Plastic spoons are the best. But at the end of the day, like I said, if you want to review with a spoon, without a spoon, plastic, Metal or even wood, it's totally up to you. I mean, if you want to use your fingers, carry on. I don't know why there's a big debate going on, quite frankly. I think it's quite pathetic and petty. But there we go. That's what I think. Should you use a spoon to review? Up to you, but I do. What should you use? Plastic if you like. If not, use the others. I definitely think plastic's best. So, that's it for now. I'm Scoville Fire. Do what the hell you want to do. I don't want to hear about the subject anymore, apart from the comments. I'm Scoville Fire. Peace. My new best friend.